Well, the summer didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to. Hello, I'm Griff Rees, welcome to Gwyn and Griffith. Here we talk everything beekeeping, farming, countryside living. Now we do reviews as well. Now I've just come back from a local agricultural show in Llanfynydd, and there's two things I'm going to show you in this video. We're going to put this display hive back into the nuke where it's supposed to be, and then I'm going to show you the sobering reality of the bad summer. So we're just gonna jump in the truck, just drive up to the nuke yard on the top of the field and get this nuke out of the observation hive. Now if you are doing shows, that's one thing that really does pull in a bit of a crowd, is an observation hive. People love seeing bees. Most of the people in shows, whether you go into a food shows, agricultural show or anything else, they've probably never seen inside a hive before. So you put an observation hive there, mark the queen a colour, and it's a great conversation point, and it brings people to your stall. So that's a good thing. Now we are on the bales. We baled a fair few bales this week. We got bales on the trailer there, and this middle stack was done as well. Now normally we do bales like hay, so we dry them right up, get them like hay, then we wrap them, so that's what's called haylage. But the weather's been so bad, and brings me on to this video of the summer being so poor, that these bales we had to do silage. So it was wet grass going into big bales. The bale's a lot heavier, and the quality is good, but I prefer to get bales like hay. But you know, there we go, the weather's so bad, we only had 2 days basically to get those bales done, so not ideal. Right, catch up on... no, I'll leave this play. Plenty of grass in here. These are all rams. The big ram, he's gone too old now, he's going, and all those young rams, we're gonna sell them Monday. So I don't know what the trade is like, but those rams need to go, and then I need to buy a new ram for this season. I don't know what the trade is like, but I'm hoping we'll get £100 each for the lambs, £100 each plus. And I don't know how much the ram would do as a cull. There's a fair bit of weight on him. I suppose the same for him. But I am looking for another Dorset ram. So if you're local to me and you've got a Dorset ram for sale, not something amazing, just something not even pedigree, but pure, good working ram, around the 2-year-old, year to 2-year-old, give me a bell, give me a message, because I am looking for a ram to buy ASAP. Right, don't need the smoke or anything. These Buckfast bees are super tame. Get this suit on and get this transport observation hive back into their home. Check this out for an observation hive. Gwyn and Griff logo engraved. Glass east side. Oh, look at that, there's the queen. Now, this queen is a Buckfast Wales headed hive. So a guy called Stuart Mackenzie, he's the breeder. First year using his queens, and so far very pleased with them. Very quiet docile bees, you'll see now. So very pleased with that. We'll probably be buying from him for a while. Right. Oh, here I am in this nuke yard. Only 3 up there, but we've got, I don't know, I think 20 exactly here. Now my reminder, when I was here early this morning getting this into a hive, left the hive tool there to tell me this is the hive. Now a few people like to do their observation hives different. I just come in the morning and take them out, and I leave one frame because there's always bees around the edge. I leave one frame in there so they've just got something to do basically. So we get the top frame out now first. That's where the queen is. Out you come. Queen is there. Put her back in there. These bees will know instantly she's back in there because of the pheromones. 4 clips on this one. And that comes up. And then in my hive tool. Well, the 6 frames fits in this, but I've just put that as a blank to keep everything tight. That one is a spare frame as well, because you don't want nothing flying around and moving, so I put those 2 extra frames in there just to close it up so there's no movement at all when it's being transported. Ooh, look at that. Lovely bees. Lovely brood pattern on them. Credit to Stuart with these queens. They're very, very nice. Very, very nice bees. And it's actually blowing a gale. And these bees are not bothered, so I mean, that's how not bothered these are, right? Literally blowing a gale and I can take my veil off. Where if these were my Welsh Blacks, you'd never do it. Check these out for calmness. Grey skies, windy. Mwah. That's the kind of nukes we sell. Now, in the next 2 weeks, our nukes are going to be available to pre-order. So keep an eye out on the website. If you want to buy nukes from us, we do ship UK-wide. Collection, shipping, it'll be 6 frames of bees that I've checked myself, and yeah, the newsletter, people on the newsletter will get notified first. So if you want to be notified first of when these bees go live on the website, sign up to the newsletter and you'll receive a heads up before everybody on social media. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's close this up. There you go. I'm just going to shake these bees on the floor there now and they'll go back in. But check that out for calmness. More smoke, nothing. And they had a big kiss from me. Right, and I'll show you something else now, bit sobering. Shut the gate. Never forget to shut the gate. If you keep bees on other people's land, farms especially, here's the countryside code: always leave the gates the way you found them. If it's open, leave it open. If it's closed, always close it. Because you could leave a gate open and livestock could go out to the road and cause a farmer a serious problem, and he won't be keeping bees there much longer. Good bit of advice. Right, bit of sobering stuff I want to show you about how this summer's gone. Now, if you follow me on social media and everywhere, you see I've been pulling honey in, frames look great, and you know, I have got some excellent boxes of honey. Let's put the lights on in here. And the season has turned out to be okay, thanks to the spring. The summer, however, has been absolutely horrendous. Now, I bought a business over this year, bought another honey farm, bought the bees, invested in a lot of kit, built a lot of frames foundation, bought a lot of frames foundation, built, put those supers out there, and basically most of the frames of foundation that went out after the spring flow has come back empty. And look at this stack. Look at this stack. All the time it took me, filled these up with frames, foundation, the money that's cost to do, they are all empty, and that is not too high. That is a full pallet of 4 stacks all the way to the roof. And how many are we talking? We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Call it 20 times 4. That's 80 something supers there. Plus this, you know, these ones we built from new. These ones we built, the cut comb. The bees didn't even get to draw it. That's how bad the summer was. And I know I'm not the only one in the country where that's happened to. I mean, that's farming, and unfortunately, you know, the good thing is these boxes, I've never had them full of honey in the past. So all this would be new extra honey for me, for the extra hives that I made last year for myself and the bees that I bought. But these should have been filled. In any kind of normal year, these supers would have been filled. So you're basically talking, I know 3/4 of the way around taking the honey off, and I've basically got 100 empty supers that I've, you know, put into action, put them literally out on site. So it's taking me time and money to put these out on site and then to pick them all up empty. But that's just beekeeping. I mean, I'm so thankful we had a good spring and I've got honey to sell, and we are still going to be okay. We had the best year ever last year, so we still got a lot of honey from last year saved up, which I'm pleased I didn't sell. But that's it. That's farming for you. Any kind of business, you can't just rely on the good years where you go, I'm going to put these boxes out and they are going to be filled, because you cannot guarantee that in farming. And I've learned that a few times. I've been through a lot of bad years of beekeeping in Wales. And you know, we've had a bad summer this year, but a good spring. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I know a lot of you out there that you didn't get a good spring, and then you had a horrendous summer as well. And I feel for you guys that are in that situation where basically you got next to nothing in crop. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, to be fully transparent. It's not me pulling all this honey in all the time. I mean, I've had a bit of a disastrous summer myself. And I think it's important to share that with you guys on this channel, because maybe some channels, they don't show the bad, but here at Gwyn and Griffith, we share the good and the bad, and we are 100% honest in everything we do, and we share it with you on this channel. Into farming, these calves looking pretty good. And that is it for this week's video. Now, if you like this content and you'd like to watch more of it, please click the subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified of when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching the video.